Hola, amigos!
Out of checkpoint 1.
Today the objective is Agua Volcano, 12,300 feet. Beating me up pretty good on this hill. It's a rocky son of a bitch. This volcano was a butt kicker.
Clouds rolling in.
There we go. Agua Volcano. This is a story of victory and defeat.
Beautiful.
I thought when the ride started off it was going to be all pleasurable. And then things got a little weird real quick.
Buenas.
All right, starting out of Antigua, Guatemala. We rode with Moto Tours Adventures, Antigua, Guatemala, run by Jose Rivas.
Here's Yosemite Sam.
Santa Maria de Jesus.
Yep, this is a full Mayan town.
We stopped for a quick break in this beautiful Mayan town. They had a market this day while we waited for the police to process our security clearance application. Basically, we had a couple cops come with us right up part of the volcano. This area is actually pretty well known for banditos, so they want to make sure that nobody is getting picked off, which was cool. We didn't have any problems whatsoever. That volcano kept getting closer, and I thought, oh, this won't be a bad ride. Then it got real quick. So Jose brought us up the road, and then the single track started. And immediately I thought, this doesn't look like a road on the map at all. We're climbing Agua Volcano today. I'm gonna make it to the top. Let's go. But as you can see, the spirits were high. Ran into a tree there. I started getting kicked in the face again and again, and this was steep and it was tough. And then Johnny's bike blew up. Top end gone. Johnny was down. And I just kept going up with Dave. And I knew Chris was way in front of me with Jose. Sammy was with us. I kept going. I was thinking, man, this is like doing reps in the gym.
Number 93 coming out of nowhere.
We're doing it. Look at that, all smiles
Out
still.
of checkpoint 1.
Look at Dave go.
Dave's manhandling that.
I was just laughing at this point. I thought, this is rough.
Fell off?
Yep.
Dave lost his chain there. We got it back on by hand. We got pretty lucky. But this was just steep, and steeper. And the thing you don't realize when you're at 11,000 feet, the air is so thin and you're huffing and puffing and your heart is just cranking. I had to take a break. Rocks that were normally easy were difficult because you just didn't have your breath. 12,000 feet's no joke at all. But we kept pushing up, and there were a couple areas that gave you a little bit of hope, and I thought, all right, here we go. And I'd get moving, and it was great, and everything was beautiful, and I thought, okay, we got this one all the way to the top, no problem. I was still super excited. Everything was just chipper. But man, sections like this, it was like somebody kicked your dog in the face. You just thought, oh, wow. But you kept moving. We kept moving up the hill. Poor Johnny and Jose were now probably back in Antigua with a blown bike. It's a bummer to lose them, but now we separated into two groups. Chris and Jose were up front.
Maybe I picked the wrong line.
Beating me up pretty good on this hill. It's a rocky son of a bitch.
I think he said after this is huge rocks.
Yeah.
Like really big ones, like
Yeah.
you have to jump them and stuff. This is where we cried uncle. Checkpoint 2.
And as you see, that's where we got our butts kicked. But Chris
All right, we are
and
above
Jose
clouds.
got to the top.
What's the name of this volcano? Agua. And this is the crater. And I'm guessing we're about just shy of 12,000 feet. Go up to these radio towers. And our trusty steeds. And my trusty future hard enduro superstar.
I have to admit, I was highly envious of Chris and Jose for getting up there. Dave and I, we were about 800 to 900 feet short of the top. And I just thought, I am smoked.
Clouds rolling in. There's the crater. And the radio towers.
Look at those smiles. Man, I wish I was up there with them. So wild. They got a church up there in the crater, and people are riding horses up there. And here we are coming down. There comes Dave. Oh, it was tough to just... usually I make everything, so to not get to the top, but Dave and I were smoked. And of course, I had a huge race the day after, not the day after this, but 2 days after. So did Chris. And my triceps, my arms are just completely wasted after doing this ride. It was crazy rough.
Oh, woo! I'm smoked. I am smoked, bro.
That was wild. Look at that. You can see in my face.
Yeah, nice.
All right, so here we go down. It's kind of like the walk of shame. I didn't make it, but Chris did. Look at him. And then he checked out on me too going down. I was having a rough time here. I was so tired. I'm going to do this volcano someday. I'm going to get to the top. I will. I'm on my Beta 300 RR. Great bike, but man, this day I was just done. We'd ridden a couple days before, and I just kept making mistakes like that. Just bang. Just falling into the sides, and I just,
Well, this is the view
here
spot,
we
huh?
are.
Trails didn't look near as rocky.
Down at the bottom. It's nice to get there. But man, what memories we made. Had a good time. Jose Rivas, he runs a top-notch operation. So if you want to do a hard enduro tour, a dual sport tour, or any kind of motorcycle tour, that was Jose right there.
Beating me up pretty good on this hill. So Rocky son of a bitch. Fuck.
That just cracks me up how smoked I was. But yeah, Jose runs a first-class operation. He'll bring you all over Guatemala. There we are, the boys. Just such great memories, and Guatemala is so cool to ride there. Just an absolute blast. All right, guys, well, this is Agua Volcano, 12,300 feet, and I got about 11,500 up. Almost made it to the top. All right, we'll give these guys a call in Antigua. I highly recommend them. And we'll see you out on the trail in Guatemala or wherever.